Hello everyone. In this session of class 12, we were discussing organism and population chapter, that is ecology part. Today I'll discuss adaptations and about the populations. As you all know that as the environment changes with time, all living organisms they undergo various modifications, and these modifications they help the organisms to thrive successfully in a particular environment. So, and organisms they go certain morphological, physiological, and behavioral adaptations to survive well in the environment. Now let us discuss few adaptations in plants. Certain plants, we all know that light plays an important role in the plants, and which is essential for the photosynthesis process. Certain plants they are adapted to different intensities of light. For example, they can be called as shade tolerants, they are sciophytes, and some are sun adapted plant, they are heliophytes. Adaptations to water adaptability, like some plants they are need water for the functioning of their plant metabolism, physiological adaptations in certain conditions. Those plants are called xerophytes, mesophytes, and hydrophytes. Xerophytes, as the word, these plants they are found in the hot desert areas, and they are adapted to survive in very dry climate and a very high temperature. These plants they face acute shortage of water, so they adapt to conserve water and survive in drought conditions. Xerophytes they have several adaptations to reduce water loss. They prevent water by preventing transpiration. They absorb moisture from the soil and retain water in the plant body. So, depending on their capability to withstand the drought condition, certain plants are ephemerals, like they are drought escaping, some are drought evading, some are drought enduring, like non-succulents, and some are drought resistant succulents, like cactus. The xerophytic plants, they are having closed stomata, sunken stomata, so that during daytime the water transpiration should be reduced. The xerophytic plants, the stomata open during the night and they show the CAM pathway of photosynthesis. It is called crassulucian acid metabolism, and this CAM pathway they help the plant to conserve water and grow in dry environment. Some xerophytes also accumulate proline. It is an amino acids, and they accumulate in their cells to maintain osmotic and water potential in their leaves. And this helps the plant to store more amount of water in their parenchyma cells or the stem cells. Some heat shock proteins like chaperonins, it provides physiological adaptations to plants at high temperature. These proteins they help the maintaining the structure and functions in the plant by maintaining it in the high temperature. Mesophytes, they grow under moderate condition of water and temperature because the temperature in the environment is neither too high or too low. So they are the intermediate between the hydrophytes and the xerophytes. Certain mesophytes have well-developed root system to absorb water from the soil. They have solid stem, freely branched and erect. The leaves are small, large, thin, narrow, and having numerous stomata. The plants like mango, mustard, maize, wheat, tomato, they are especially the mesophytes. Hydrophytes, these plants, they grow in aquatic habitat and in a very wet soil area. Some of the hydrophytes, they are free floating, rooted, some are submerged plant, and these hydrophytes, they keep on floating. They have the system or air bubbles or parenchyma structure is present in the plant body, so that they help in the floating in or provide buoyancy. In certain plants are also adapted in saline environment, like in the sea water, salty lakes, seashore, because they have adapted to high concentration of soil. They are called halophytes. Some of the plants, they are seen in abundance in tidal marshes, coastal regions like Mumbai, Kerala, mangroves, and the saline soil. And these halophytes, presence of extra soil in water makes the soil physiologically dry. Hence, water is not freely available in these plants. In such condition, the halophytes also exhibit the xerophytic conditions. Now, adaptations in adaptations in animals. Animals also show structural, physiological, and behavioral adaptations to flourish in a particular environment. For example, some animals eat certain kinds of food, some to avoid being eaten by a predator, some to attract the opposite sex, some to overcome the environmental variations and stress conditions, and some animals, they look after their young ones and they also look for their children for food and shelter. Some of the adaptations like migrations, camouflage, hibernation and estivation, mimicry, warning coloration, these are the few certain adaptations seen in the animals.